Hey, my name is Quotavious Carswell. You can just call me Q. If you're looking for help on contract law, learning about it, the different parts, an easy way to be able to memorize it, comprehend, and understand it, then this video is for you. So I just recently passed my property and casualty exam, and it took a lot of studying, a lot of hard work, right? And what I want to do is help you. First and foremost, unlike some people, I'm not just going to sit here and, pretend like I didn't get help myself, because I really want you guys to pass. So go check out the insurance queen, right? She is awesome with helping you understand concepts that you need to understand as it pertains to property and casualty. For those of you that do stick around, this is a memory hack that I used to help me conceptualize contract law. So when it comes to the separate entities of contract law, right, we have agreement, which is the offer and the acceptance. We have consideration, which is the value that both parties bring to the table. We have competent parties. So that's pretty self-explanatory, right? They have to be of age, they can't have an altered mental status, and they can't be under the influence of anything such as alcohol that could impair their right to make a competent decision. The last entity is legal purpose. Another easy to understand concept, right? You can't be engaging in anything illegal. Well, you can, but the contract wouldn't be legally binding, right? So the first thing you want to do is memorize the four aspects of contract law, right? Once you get the memorization down, the rest of it is pretty simple. And I'll break those down for you too. I'm trying to keep this inside of the window of a 3-minute short on YouTube. But the sentence that I came up with to help me remember the four concepts of contract law was an agreement being considered between competent parties for legal purposes. An agreement being considered between competent parties for legal purposes. See, if you memorize that sentence, even when you get to the test and your heart's in your throat, right? Your blood pressure shooting up, right? Everything you studied seemed like it's going out the window. That's what happened with me. But God still helped me to pass with a lot of prayers again and a lot of hard work, right? So now I want to be a blessing to you. And let's discuss now the elements of the sentence which break down contract law, conceptually for you. This is a sentence that you can remember. You can get to the site. They provide you a whiteboard and a marker. You want to remember your formulas. You want to write those down. Not with contract law. We'll get to that. That's something else, pro rata, co-insurance, loss ratio, all those things we'll get to. With contract law, you want to write that sentence down, okay? And it'll help you remember the four elements. Let's discuss those. There is an agreement, right? The agreement is the offer and the acceptance. So the potential insured will offer an application, right? That's what they're offering us. In order for us to enter into a full agreement, we have to accept it. And insurance companies will accept this by either offering that binder, which in Georgia, is the binder is official. It's the best word there, for 90 days. It's binding for 90 days. And in your state, you want to remember the numbers game when it comes to studying the state section, which I will make a video about that as well. Comment what you need help in fact, and I'll see about getting that taken care of for you, okay? So there's the offer and there's the acceptance. They offer the application. We give them either the binder or we give them a full insurance policy, right? All right, so let's go to the next part of the sentence. Being considered, consideration, right? And what consideration is think of it like this: the value that both entities bring to the table. Okay, So what the potential insured is bringing is the premium. And what we are bringing is a promise to pay, known as a unilateral promise. That is a word you definitely want to remember. Insurance companies are the only one who can legally offer a unilateral promise, which simply means that one party is making a promise that they have to legally uphold. The insured does not have to legally uphold that promise. They can walk away at any time, right? But we have to uphold our promise to pay, okay? Consideration, the value that both parties bring. Premium on behalf of the insured and the promise to pay, the unilateral promise to pay on behalf of the insurer. Okay, let's continue on with the sentence. Between competent parties, right? And pretty self-explanatory, but let me break it down for you. What they're looking for is to make sure that you're of age to enter into a legally binding contract. You do not have an altered mental status, right? You are not under the influence of any mentally impairing substances, right? So the way I like to think of this, at this aspect, I like to use AAA, right? Of age, no altered mental status, and that you're not under any alcoholic influence or what have you. Just think of it like that, right? Of course, you can't be up under any influence, but alcohol helps you get the concept. For legal purposes, right? And we've already discussed that. It can't be illegal. If it is, the contract is not legally binding. I'm gonna put this video on YouTube in 3 parts. If you guys have any questions, concerns, or comments while this stuff is still fresh on my mind, definitely drop the comments down below. Like, subscribe, all that stuff, just so other people share all that, just so that people can get this help where they need it. Like I said, though, the insurance queen pretty much has all this on lock. She is awesome at what she does, but I came up with my own way of studying as well. And maybe I can help those guys and gals that need additional support or, support in another way, right? We don't have scarcity mindsets around here. It's enough for everybody, okay? So, guys, hope it helped. Praying you much success on your exam. Insurance Queen, thanks again for all your help. You guys be successful.